Common sense, background, and all sensors point to steam. Here's a quick update on the Middle East war. Iranian Basaiji militiamen arrived late at the crash site, with one even holding a boxer dog. During the rescue operation for the F-15 fighter pilot, 2 C-130 transport planes were destroyed. According to Parsi News, the transport planes were destroyed by the police. The US military said the transport planes self-destructed since they couldn't escape. Aerial footage shows the site where 2 US H-130J Combat King II rescue planes and at least 2 helicopters were apparently destroyed by a US airstrike. A US C-295W Special Operations Transport plane was seen flying low over western Iran. This aircraft belongs to the 427th Special Operations Squadron, a unit that specializes in covert infiltration and extraction, and carried out extensive airstrikes during a rescue of a US F-15 pilot. According to Parsi News Agency, at least 13 people were killed and 8 were injured in this attack. President Trump stated that the rescued US officer was injured during the ejection process, but will be fine. He has already made it out. Mike Holtz, the U.S. ambassador to the United Nations, shared his thoughts on this rescue operation. Walshe, a former U.S. Army Special Forces officer, said in a post on X that America breathed a sigh of relief. The Iranian military said the U.S. rescue mission failed, claiming they destroyed a C-133 transport and 2 Black Hawk helicopters. There are 4 Israeli subdeserts. You can see Iranian missiles in flight over Iraq. Footage shows the Popular Mobilization Forces leaving Iraq for Iran. The Israeli military said Sunday morning they struck over 120 Iranian targets, including military sites, in the past 24 hours. The Israeli military said the attacks targeted drone production and launch bases in central and western Iran. Ballistic missile bases and air defense sites were also targeted. The Israeli military launched operations against Hezbollah, using jets, helicopters, and drones to back ground forces in southern Lebanon and strike over 2,000 targets. The Jerusalem Post reports much of Iran's ballistic missile arsenal was bought from or developed by North Korea. Mizan Online said Mohammad Ami Biglari and Shaheen Bayed Parast were hanged after their convictions for damaging military facilities and trying to access an arsenal, with the Supreme Court upholding their death sentence. Iranian Revolutionary Guard Navy Commander Mostafa Azizi was killed in an Israeli airstrike. This is Kuwait. A Kuwaiti power plant was reportedly hit by an Iranian drone. Hezbollah said they tracked it for several hours and struck an Israeli Navy vessel off the Lebanese coast with a cruise missile. The Israeli military stated that they were not aware of such an incident. Authorities in Abu Dhabi said they are responding to several fires at the Borji petrochemical plant. The fire reportedly broke out due to falling debris during oil drilling operations. The Abu Dhabi media office issued a statement saying that the power plant was immediately shut down while the extent of the damage is being assessed. A senior Hamas delegation met with Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan in Istanbul. The Hamas delegation thanked President Erdogan for supporting the Palestinian cause and discussed a ceasefire and humanitarian aid for Gaza. South Korea's Finance Minister Koo Yoon Cheol met Gulf diplomats to discuss the global energy crisis and the Strait of Hormuz blockade. Gulf envoys said South Korea is a top priority and pledged close communication with Seoul for stable energy. According to a statement, I'll post another video if there are updates. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.